Hi, this is Brian Wiklendt with Garfinkel Schwartz. I'm here in our Maitland, Florida office today, which is a suburb of Orlando, getting ready for the Memorial Day holiday, of which over 100,000 people come to the MegaCon conference near where I live, so I'll be stuck in my house near my pool probably most of the time where the tourists are all running around. But I'm coming to you today because one of my clients dropped me off, just as a courtesy, he got a contractor deployment checklist. And it has all these forms and stuff in it, all kinds of things along with the contract and things to watch out for and blah, blah, blah. And of course, me being me, the first thing I saw was there's nothing about an attorney in there. It doesn't say anything about you should probably consult an attorney beforehand. You expect to be safe there, but obviously you're going to a dangerous area of the world. And although you don't want to really think about it when you're going over there, bad things can happen and you should be prepared for them. So, of course, a company checklist is not going to say talk to an attorney beforehand before you go there to know your rights. But I would say that that should be number one on the checklist, actually. And if you don't really care and you don't want to think about negatives and potentially being injured, I understand that. But it really can't hurt to call an attorney that specializes in Defense-Based Act law so that you know what your rights are, you know how to get out of there if you need to, you know how to file the forms and what you need to do so you can preserve your claim, and you know how to get out of harm's way. If you're not willing to do it and you're excited to go over there and help America, I totally understand that. But maybe do it for your family, or to have your family member call an attorney that does Defense-Based Act work. You can always call me for free anytime, and I can just explain to you what you're getting into if you get injured, what you should do, and hoping that you don't. But if you do, then you're covered, and you know what doctors you should go to right offhand, up front, before someone like an insurance adjuster or a nurse case manager or someone starts making medical decisions on your behalf while you're overseas in a foreign country. That could be scary, that could be bad, and like I said, it's free. So just contact a Defense-Based Act attorney, even if it's not me. Tell them, hey, I'm going overseas. What do I look out for? What happens if I get injured? How do I handle myself? How do I get out of the country? What forms do I fill out? How do I get access to a doctor that I choose instead of the company or the insurance company? And it really helps. I mean, there's so many clients that said if I would have known that beforehand, everything would have gone so much more smoothly, and I would have been much less stressed out, and I probably would have gotten better treatment faster, and I probably would be better off than I am today. So it is serious. If it's not in your little checklist of things when you go overseas, make sure you manually put it in there for yourself and contact an attorney, or at least have an attorney's name and website and phone number for your family and for you if something happens. It's always best to be more overly prepared and expecting the worst when hopefully nothing bad will happen. But that's a little tidbit that I got just because my client sent me that and showed it to me, and I was like, wow, they really, people don't really explain what your rights are if you get hurt. And that's obviously a big possibility going into a danger zone. So again, Brian Wiklendt, I hope you take this advice. You can call me anytime, 24 hours a day. We have an answering service, and I'll get back to you with any kind of questions. There are no questions that are dumb questions in my mind. So please get ready, prepare yourself, and good luck, and be safe. And I'm always here. Take care. Thanks. Bye.